Good morning. We're back at Live in the Hall at the GMA Annual Convention. It's day 2 of our day in the exhibit hall. We're surrounded by vendors from all over the state and nation showing their wares and products, and we're delighted to be here with them and see the things that they have to offer city officials. And we're also covering some topics of things that we're going to be discussing here at GMA's annual convention. One of the services that GMA and the Association of County Commissioners together provide is a wellness program through the Local Government Risk Management Services. Did I get that right, Sharia?
Correct.
Sharia Robinson is part of the wellness program there, and wellness is been key, I think, for a lot of cities now in keeping down their costs for insurance purposes and keeping employees healthy so you don't have those claims against your insurance. And now, particularly with lower budgets and people having to do a lot more work, employees are under more stress, which of course can probably lead to more injuries and more health issues. So Sharia, tell us, what are some things that folks can do to relieve the stress or manage stress that they're facing?
Well, one of the main things I can basically say is relax.
Deep breaths.
Take some deep breaths, folks, okay? Just like we're at the convention. Everybody's having a good time. People are walking around and walking. That's one of the greatest things you can do to actually help reduce
stress. I have
stress.
to say, we're in one of the best cities for
one
walking.
Of the greatest cities for walking. Savannah has so many different parks, so many different gardens you can take advantage of. You can take advantage of River Street, take advantage of some of the different places to some of the different zoos you have available, but just a great place to walk around.
Yeah, so walking gets rid of stress. Now, the other danger of Savannah, now you got the walking, which is the healthy part. The dangerous part of Savannah is you've got so much yummy food.
Yeah. And definitely, folks, take advantage of some of the good places to eat here in Savannah. But you do have to do things in moderation, okay? Moderation. So as opposed to having that great piece or 2 or 3 pieces of fried chicken, maybe you should just only have one, okay?
So don't deprive yourself.
Don't deprive yourself.
But don't overindulge.
Please
either.
don't overindulge.
So you don't go back to your hometown going, okay, I
did too much.
Yeah. What are some other ways that people can improve their health overall?
Basically, too, eating a healthy diet, healthier diets, making sure you're eating enough food, but enough of the right foods.
Okay.
Smaller meals throughout the day.
Okay.
As opposed to large, huge meals every time you sit up.
I think that's a very Southern thing, though, too.
It is
to have those the dinner, which in some places is lunch, but and then supper at night, whatever.
And you have to have the meals, okay? And family time here in the South, everybody likes to sit down. They like
it's
to
not
eat.
just about the food. It's the companionship.
It is. It really is. So please take advantage of eating smaller meals. Take advantage of not eating so much fried foods, okay? You can't have that one piece of fried chicken as opposed to 2.
Okay, not the entire chicken?
Not the entire chicken, folks. But definitely enjoy
So portion
Savannah.
size, what are some foods that you would say, are good? What falls into the good food category?
All foods are good. We don't have any bad foods. It's just probably the way you prepare the foods.
So chocolate is probably the best food.
Chocolate is okay. Okay, again, if you're going to get dark chocolate, cocoa chocolate.
Okay.
But definitely take advantage of eating some of the good foods. Eating more fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
You're in the South. We produce a lot of the fruits and vegetables
as my stepdaughter says, fruit is God's candy.
It
so
is.
Eat it.
Eat it. Eat a lot of vegetables. Eat a lot of fruits. We grow peaches here. We grow blueberries here.
And I just heard, we were just talking earlier about the blueberries, and it was a good year for blueberries. So eat those Georgia blueberries. And
please.
They're good for you, and it supports Georgia's economy.
Yeah, it does. And you can have blueberries any setting. You can eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even snacks in between.
Okay. And what are some physical activities that people can, especially if you're working like long hours, are there particular physical activities that people can do that they incorporate into their day instead of saying, okay, I don't have the time, for an hour's worth of exercise? Are there things that people can do?
Walking, folks. That's the best and least expensive way in order for you to be able to get physical activity into your day, the routine. Walking. Get out and walk. Do 20 minutes a day. Do 30 minutes a day.
Maybe instead of sending an email to somebody, get up and walk to their desk.
Exactly. But you still may need to send the email because you need a
Take
record.
it with you.
Right. But yes, get up. Get around, move around in your office, as opposed to, just sitting around asking for people to bring you something. Go take it to them.
Okay.
It'll give you a way to be able to
take the stairs.
Yeah, take the stairs.
Instead.
Yeah. Walk around your building.
Okay.
You do that, you know. And if you're fortunate to have some walking trails in your city or your counties, definitely take advantage of those too.
Right. Right, and a lot of our cities have some beautiful walking trails.
They do.
I know when I've traveled, I try to get out there and get onto some of those, and especially the ones by the rivers. I love those. And you guys do a lot of health fairs around, as part of your program. You go to cities, counties, other agencies that are part of the wellness program through LGRMS. What are some of the health issues that you're seeing amongst these employees?
Well, I can tell you, folks, that the state of Georgia, we're plagued with some of the things that a lot of the country is plagued with. We have a lot of high blood pressures.
Okay.
We have diabetes. We have high cholesterol. But again, doing things to help combat that, like walking.
Right.
If you are taking some under your doctor's prescription or doctor's orders, please take your medications.
Right.
Okay, take your medications.
So continue to manage that.
Continue to manage
it. Get out and be physically active. And then what's next?
And watch your weight. If you can, lose some weight. If that's the problem, lose the weight.
So again, nutrition.
Please.
Yeah.
Getting enough water in your diet. Okay. We don't drink enough water, period. Okay?
How much water is recommended per day?
The old recommendations is, that whole 1 glass, for every, like an ounce of glass or whatever a day, a couple times throughout the day. But folks, drink enough water that you can consume. Okay. Personally, I try to drink about a half a gallon a day. That's personal. But then you are in the South too,
right?
So
definitely
you want to hydrate
on hot
yourself.
Days.
Yeah,
you go outside. Here in Savannah, it's hot.
Yeah.
Drink lots of water.
Drink lots of water, folks. You can get water in it however you can.
Right.
A lot of your fruits and vegetables, they contain water, but you still need to consume just regular, clean, fresh water.
Don't rely on your Coca-Colas and your Pepsis.
And sweet tea is not considered water, folks. Okay.
Is it considered a food group?
It's not considered. Although in the South sometimes you think it's a food group, but no, sweet tea is not a food group.
Okay, so water is the good stuff.
And just good, clean water. Yeah.
Very good. Well, we appreciate you being on with us. And if a city is interested in learning more about the wellness program, what can they do to learn more about?
Well, definitely you can contact us. You can contact GMA, or you can contact local government risk management services. Okay. You can actually speak to myself, or you can also actually speak with Dave Gelstrop. He's our risk management director.
Okay, and you guys will come out for cities and do your...
We come out for cities, we come out and help you guys design health and wellness programs. If you have an existing health and wellness program, we help you enhance those programs. Okay. So definitely, give us a call.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Rhea. And I hope everybody stays healthy while they're here in Savannah. And we're going to go see what's going on out on the exhibit hall floor with Aileen Harris with the Vendor Spotlight.